So El Chapo was a group leader. So this is what happens whenever the group leader dies, right?
Fine.
Well, what if I get killed for saying that, bro? Let's watch this shit. We haven't watched anything crime related in a bit, so let's watch this.
Every king has an army, and every army has...
So El Chapo was a group leader. He was telling these fools what to do.
In El Chapo's kingdom of cocaine and violence, there were 4 generals whose acts of violence and bloodshed laid the fearsome foundations of the Sinaloa Cartel. However, with El Chapo captured and behind bars, what happened to these men? Did they share a similar fate with their boss, or are they still active in the criminal undergrounds?
So there's a hypothetical situation. Not a hypothetical. So this is what happens whenever the group leader dies, right?
Let's find out. Number
We're
1,
about to find out.
Manuel Aponte Alejandro Gomez Diaz. In the
Aponte?
cartel, Manuel Aponte Alejandro Gomez Diaz was also referred to as El Bravo, which means
That's a badass
the fierce
name.
one. A disciplined and high-ranking member of the Sinaloa cartel, Aponte's story is one fit for the silver screen. Unlike El Chapo's other sicarios, Aponte did not begin his life as a societal outcast. He was born on the 10th of December 1974 in the city of Chilpancingo, Guerrero, Mexico.
Damn,
the
he
man would
butchered
choose
the
to
fuck
become
out
a
that
member
name,
of the
Angola.
Mexican Armed Forces. Yes, as crazy as it sounds, from 2000 to
What the
2006, Aponte served under the Mexican army before he became
So he was a good guy.
hitman,
He was a good guy.
drug trafficker, and close lieutenant of El Chapo. This
So he was second command from the group leader.
event
All right.
happened when Aponte was sent on a mission by the Mexican Armed Forces to track down El Chapo. However, when he came face to face with the Sinaloa cartel boss, El Chapo bribed him into switching sides and coming to work for him.
So El Chapo rizzed him up. He got rizzed up.
Time,
That's what you're trying
El
to say.
Chapo would trust Aponte so much that he also instructed him to spy on other Sinaloa cartel members and fish out traitors. Eventually,
So he was basically like a hoe. Like he was backdooring people.
him as his head of
Well, what if I get killed for saying that, bro? I was just joking. Please, it was a joke.
security, and Aponte was instrumental in helping Chapo escape and evade arrest by building tunnels in northern Mexico. It was Aponte who kept El Chapo one step ahead of the Mexican army. In 2012, he became a part of the squad that kidnapped a Mexican Navy operations coordinator named Rodrigo Vinas.
Dude, really on the Rainbow
Vinas
Six
attempted
shit.
to lure El Chapo into a trap, but Aponte was smart. He called in reinforcements to create a distraction in order to escape the military roadblock, thereby giving them a smooth escape. When El Chapo was captured the second time in February 2014, Aponte fought for rule over the Sinaloa cartel. But
So
on
he became
April
group
9th,
leader.
2014, his mutilated remains.
No, that's
dead.
tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Alejandro had been
Imagine becoming the group leader. A couple months later, you get slimed out. You get killed, bro.
tortured
That
and
sucks.
shot several times.
He didn't even
while
get
his
he
killing
didn't even get to feel all the group leader perks yet, bro.
has never been solved. Most point fingers at warring members within the Sinaloa cartel.
Nah, it
whom
was his
Aponte
own.
had
It was
once
his own
spied upon.
squad. It was his own squad that murked him, man. That
Number
sucks.
2, Jose Antonio Torres,
Marufo?
aka Marufo. Not many people know Jose Antonio Torres, but everyone in the Mexican
Thick-ass neck, what the hell?
Marufo. Not many people
Fat ass fucking neck, bro. He was a wrestler or
know
some shit.
Jose Antonio
Football player.
Torres, but everyone in the Mexican drug scene can vividly remember the ruthless Marufo, also known as the Jaguar.
That's a
Marufo was El
dude. Why do these
Chapo's
people
top
got fire ass names, bro? I think I'm gonna join the cartel to get a fire ass names. What would my name be? Probably like the Ocelot, some shit like that. That's badass.
hitman and prime enforcer. He was the one whom El Chapo trusted with supervising the transportation of the cartel's drugs from Juarez, Mexico to the US. This was a particularly dangerous job because Juarez already had a cartel and El Chapo
they had
encroaching
ops.
into their territory. Now, most of the Jaguar's background is shrouded in mystery, but official records show that Marufo had always been on the drug scene. Way
Okay.
before he joined the Sinaloa cartel,
Okay.
the man operated independently. He was a drug trafficking freelancer who operated in the Villa Ahumada area of northern
Ahumada.
Chihuahua, a state in Mexico.
Okay.
Torres was also a Juarez drug trafficker who paid a
V6?
smuggling tax to the Juarez cartel through a corrupt state police officer. Again, no one can say for sure how or when El Chapo met and hired Marufo. All we know is that sometime in the mid-2000s,
So this guy was like third in
El Chapo
command.
decided to claim the Juarez cartel's smuggling routes, and Marufo was trusted to spearhead the bloody reign of violence that took over the entire region. In 2006, rumor had it that Marufo was directly in charge of a massive group of well-trained
Oh,
elite
so he was third in command of everybody, but he was the group leader of his own group. Okay, that's fire.
known as Gente Nueva. Under his
Gente
guidance
Nueva.
and on behalf of the Sinaloa cartel, they
Gente
dedicated
Nueva.
all their resources towards
El Salvador,
decimating
what
the
the hell?
Juarez cartel and its armed wing, La Linea. Marufo
They got the
was
big body
diabolically
bins.
ruthless. From 2008 to 2012, people were dying every day under his watch. Official records state that at least 1,600 people were
Damn!
executed by Gente Nueva
That's
during
actually
this
crazy.
period and under his command. One of the most audacious hits came when Marufo plotted to hurt members of the Juarez cartel by ordering the kidnapping and killing of a groom on his wedding day.
What the
This
fuck?
groom was a relative of the Juarez cartel
Oh,
members,
shit.
and unfortunately for Marufo, the groom also happened to be a U.S. citizen.
Oh,
He was
shit.
soon
Oh,
added to the list
nah.
of most wanted fugitives in the El Paso
That's-
division of the U.S.
That's when they
Drug
know they
Enforcement
fucked up, when they
Administration.
messed with the U.S. citizens, because now they got the whole United States on their ass.
And some say the event was what marked the beginning of the end for the Jaguar. However, it was another audacious killing from 2000.
AKA El Uno? What the hell? AKA Catarice? AKA 14? AKA Tono? AKA El Uno? Damn, this motherfucker got some fire ass nicknames.
2009 that would put a bounty on Marufo's head. On the 3rd of September of that year, masked men under direct orders from Marufo barged into a military education
Oh,
center in
shit.
Ciudad Juarez, gathered all the 20 patients together against a wall, and shot every one of them.
Nah,
18
this is the
patients died
Valentine's Massacre, but in Mexico. They did Spanish edition.
that day, and the remaining 2 were critically wounded.
Damn.
Eventually, Marufo was hunted down,
Thick ass
captured,
neck.
and extradited to the U.S. Today, he is serving a 40-year sentence in an
Holy
Arizona prison
shit.
facility. Number 3. Mario Iglesias
Super Mario.
Villegas. Mario was
Oh,
once the head
he does not got a nickname?
of El Chapo's Sinaloa cartel hit squad.
Oh, so he was a group leader for all the killers. That's fire.
He is also known as the Grim Reaper
Oh, shit.
because he was a ruthless
You see, all these people got some fire ass names, bro. I need me to get a fire ass name.
assassin. While he involved himself in a lot of other crimes,
Shaw
it was
ain't
his
cutting
ability
it, bro. I need to be known as Shiesty Shaw.
to coldly and efficiently kill thousands of people that made him an assassin that other assassins within the Sinaloa cartel looked up to. Mario joined the Sinaloa cartel in 2008 and took orders directly from El Chapo.
Oh,
in just
shit.
4 years after joining the cartel from 2008 to 2012, Mario was directly responsible for the death of at least 4,000
Dang!
people. And all of these murders happened within the city.
I don't know what just happened to me, bro. I was like, and I lost my voice or some shit, bro. I just cut off. I lagged in real life. I don't know what the fuck happened to my voice.
Of Ciudad
But 4,000 people is crazy, bro. That's like that's a small town.
Juarez. Many have argued that Mario's endless violence was one of the key factors that made the Sinaloa cartel emerge victorious in their drug war with the Juarez cartel.
Damn,
However,
bro.
one of the biggest errors he made in his needlessly violent career happened in 2010,
What happened
when he,
then?
along with Marufo and
Fat ass neck.
some other hitmen, facilitated a revenge kidnapping
Yo, I was joking, bro. Please don't kill me.
of a U.S. citizen and his relatives. On May 10th, 2010,
Walk outside tomorrow. There's a bullet. There's like a bullet shell on my front door. That's how you know I'm rich.
victims were discovered dead
Twitch streamer with one viewer gets killed by the Juarez cartel. That's
in
fucked up.
Ciudad Juarez. Mario would eventually be arrested in 2012 and found guilty of numerous charges: money laundering, drug trafficking,
Damn.
murders, conspiracies, and possession of firearms.
A Delta, that's his alias. Delta, Park, Dose. Dose. So he was second command.
Among other charges. Unsurprisingly, and because of his violent nature, Mario didn't seem to have any ride or die friends. During his trial,
shit.
it was his own foot soldiers and colleagues that testified against him. Some
Oh,
of them
what
had
the
even
hell?
participated in murders and
Damn, bro. So they ratted out the group leader, bro.
kidnappings.
He must have not been a good group leader.
Cared more about bringing down the Grim Reaper than they cared about indicting themselves.
To be honest, I think I'm like in fourth. I'm like fourth or third in charge in my group.
Eventually,
I ain't the
Mario
group
was
leader.
sentenced to life imprisonment on March 3rd, 2022 by a U.S. district
Oh, this
court
year.
and made to pay a fine of $100,000 for his role in the operations of the cartel business.
Oh,
Number
he got
four,
arrested in the US.
Orso Ivan Gastelum. Orso Ivan Gastelum
Oh, like Kevin Gastelum.
was El Chapo's right-hand man,
Gastelum.
his most trusted lieutenant, and one of the
Oh.
deadliest
No, so he was the second in charge.
assassins in the Mexican drug scene. Everyone knew him as El Cholo. He was chief enforcer for the Sinaloa drug
Kind of a whack ass name, I ain't gonna lie. Everyone knows his name was better, to be honest.
Cartel.
But don't
The
kill
head-
me, it was a joke.
of the Sinaloa Cartel's squad of
Y'all can take
hitmen
jokes,
and
right?
directly responsible for their activities and managing their
Oh
excesses.
shit.
However, it seems El Cholo might have been the most excessive.
Imagine I go to Mexico and get blicked.
On one occasion, El Cholo
That'd
beat
be
up some
fucked up.
policemen so bad that El Chapo had to scold him. There
What
was
the
also a
hell?
wild rumor that El Cholo was responsible for at least 80% of cartel killings, most of which he carried out personally. In
What the fuck? He was on his Rambo shit.
2005, the government came close to putting an end to El Cholo's reign of terror when they arrested and charged him with possession. But after a shoddy investigation was carried out, El Cholo was released by court order.
Damn.
3 years later, an armed confrontation with soldiers led to his arrest and imprisonment, but
Oh,
he would
shit.
escape just a year later,
Damn.
on the 9th of August
He got plot armor.
2008. This escape led to an extensive manhunt and near captures in 2010, 2014,
Nah, he got plot armor. What the fuck?
and 2015. In 2013, while the army was chasing a convoy of armed men that was reportedly carrying El Cholo, they shot and killed his partner, a beauty queen named Susan Flores. At the time, she was
They
just
got his girl. Nah, you gotta. You know, he has to spin back personally.
22 and had fallen for the violent hitman while she was studying at a university in Culiacan.
This is why. Nah, bro. That's why you can't get caught up with these fools, cause you're gonna be the one and could end up getting blicked.
Her death hurt El Cholo so much that barely a month after the tragic incident, residents of her hometown woke up to find 67 narco banners hung around their town. The banners read, "The soldiers killed her because they came to kill me and they couldn't. The girl had never carried guns, much less
Oh,
fired.
shit.
Sincerely, Cholo Ivan."
Oh,
Eventually,
fuck.
on the 8th of January 2016, El Cholo was captured
Oh, he was
with El
finally
Chapo
caught?
in a targeted raid of the drug lord's safe house in the Sinaloa Pacific coast city of Los Mochis.
Oh, shit.
Initially, El Cholo and El Chapo were able to escape through a tunnel. However, they were arrested at a checkpoint by local police. Well, El
Damn.
Chapo has since been extradited and sentenced to life
W bulge.
imprisonment in a supermax
W print.
prison. El Cholo has tried and failed to appeal his extradition. When he inevitably faces a court in the US, he would likely suffer the same fate his boss is currently.
Damn, bro. So everyone got caught. Yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.